Continuing with our top story, as Americans continue to head to polling stations to choose their next president.
Yeah, and for more on this, we're joined live by CTV's Anne-Marie Medawake, who is at a popular Washington restaurant to share the mood of voters. Great to see you, Anne-Marie. What's on the menu where you are?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm not just at any restaurant. I am at a national treasure and an iconic spot here in Washington, D.C. This is Ben's Chili Bowl, although there's a lot more than just chili on the menu. This has been a gathering place for celebrities, entertainers, local citizens, presidents, leaders of the civil rights movement have all been eating here since it was founded in 1958. Now, I don't know, Stephen, if you can see it. This is Virginia Ali. She's one of the co-founders, 90 years young. She and I had a great conversation earlier this evening about the conversation she had with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Before the March on Washington, and the conversations they had there about hopes and dreams for America. You know, and Stephen, if you just pan right over here, a much younger President Barack Obama, when he was still president-elect, came here as one of his first stops in Washington to enjoy, as she tells me, his order was a half-smoked fries and a soft drink. But this place is a real gathering spot, not only tonight, but throughout history, for people to come and discuss hopes and dreams for the country. This is about, I would say, about 8 blocks away from Howard University, which is, of course, the headquarters for Vice President Kamala Harris for tonight. Events start there around 9 o'clock, but there are already people lined up outside ready to get in, and they tell me they're going to be open like they've been always open, and they are expecting it to be very, very busy here tonight.
Wow. Anne-Marie, how would you describe the mood or the vibe, if you will, inside that restaurant? As you noted, so many iconic people have come in and out there, but really it kind of feels like it's business as usual behind you there.
Well, I mean, I don't think Ben slows down for anything, quite frankly. I think no matter what is going on in the country, this is always this busy. But I will say, I've noticed throughout the day, and here as well, there's this dance between hope and concern. I asked people if they're worried about what could happen in the city tonight, depending on the outcome of the election, and they say, I'm not worried, but I'm concerned, and they're watching. You know, this city, post-January 6th, was really changed, and so what they thought would never happen here in the city, it happened. So there's a bit of concern and of attitude or feeling of hopefulness. You know, the polls, the numbers are going to start to come in a little bit later. They've got some screens up here in the restaurant. People are going to gather, and they're going to watch. And that's, I would guess, sort of the mood, is that feeling of anticipation, not only for what the outcome could be, but what might happen in the hours and days after.
Yeah, you've sort of been talking, Anne-Marie, throughout the day about how security is really so tight where you are. Some businesses beginning to board up their windows. We know there's security fencing around the White House. Can you talk about that increased security presence?
Yeah, and in fact around Howard University as well, that same riot fencing, the anti-climb fencing, that's gone up as well. And we are just being told, we've been getting different emails from the city, that there is a perimeter that's going to be blocked off around Howard University, not to pedestrian traffic, just to vehicle traffic. So that's already happening. There are police vehicles there blocking it to road traffic. It is open for foot traffic. They are expecting, they say, around 50,000 people to be out at Howard University throughout the evening. And events will start there at around 9 o'clock. I think it's when the entertainment starts. They're going to start allowing people in.
Hope you get to eat after this, Anne-Marie.
Guys, I'm having the Obama order. I'm having a half smoke with some fries and a drink.
Oh,
it's going to be a long night.
Delicious. All right, Anne-Marie Medawake live in Washington, D.C. for us tonight, continuing our coverage. Thanks so much.